Hi, and welcome to our test run of Storytime Junction, coming straight to you from our dining room. It is the 11th day of Christmas. We are not holding things over randomly until we're ready to take them down and put them away. We are celebrating those 12 days of Christmas to the fullest. Thank you for tuning in and giving us a chance to check to see if we are handling this Facebook Live thing correctly, if the lighting is good, if the sound is good, and if I'm able to make a coherent sentence without the dog barking or someone running through with an emergency. We'll see how that goes. This is real life, folks, and we're about as real as it can get. So if you are tuning in, we decided that rather than me rambling on while we make these adjustments, I would share with you a bonus story. And this story is particularly geared toward my girls, and Nick isn't always going to be left out of those things, but sometimes us girls need a little extra encouragement to take that leap of faith and jump out of our comfort zones and do things that maybe we wouldn't normally do. So this book by Amy Krouse Rosenthal, and I can't even tell you her story right now. You got to look it up, read it on New York Times, read it anywhere, because it's a story that needs to be told. But she left this book behind called Dear Girl, and so I want to share it with you tonight. Dear Girl by Amy Krouse Rosenthal and Paris Rosenthal. Dear girl, keep that arm raised. You have smart things to say. Dear girl, sometimes you may feel like being pink and sparkly. Sometimes you may feel pretty much the opposite. There's the dog, right on cue. Dear girl, look at yourself in the mirror. Say thank you to something that makes you, you. Elphie's thanking herself right now for protecting us from Amazon Prime deliveries coming up the sidewalk on a Saturday night before 8 o'clock, right on time. She's saying, thank you, freckles. Thank you, birthmark. Thank you, red hair. Do you have a connection to any of those things? Do you have things you look at in the mirror that make you special? I bet you do. Dear girl, sometimes you just need a good cry. If you need a good cry, check out that article on Amy Krouse Rosenthal. Sometimes you'll need a friend. Sometimes you'll need to be alone. Sometimes you'll need a tissue. And sometimes you're going to need a whole bucket. Dear girl, do you know there is no such thing as asking too many questions? Who, what, when, where, why, how? Dear girl, write down your thoughts once in a while, even if it's just to enjoy the way your pen feels against the paper. Even if you're not sure anyone's going to read it, write it down. Dear girl, make your room awesome. Make your room you. And while you're at it, make your bed every morning. Make that bed. There's a picture here of Amelia Earhart. Reminds me of a Night at the Museum. We love watching those Night at the Museum movies, and Amelia Earhart is there saying, adventure is worthwhile in itself. I hope you plan to have lots of adventures. Dear girl, don't ever lose your sense of wonder. Dear girl, sometimes you just gotta stop and dance. If you're ever looking for a friend to dance, hop on in this kitchen here. We dance there all the time. Dear girl, find people like you and find people unlike you. Dear girl, create traditions, fun, crazy handshakes, and silly inside jokes. Dear girl, if your instinct, your heart, your gut is telling you to say no, say no, you know? Dear girl, coloring outside the lines is cool too. Dear girl, there are no rules about what to wear or how to cut your hair. Dear girl, you know what's really boring? When people say how bored they are. My mother always used to say that boring is for boring people. Find your own fun. Dear girl, oh, she's standing up on the diving board. Gosh, I don't know. And then she says, oh, I've got this. Have you ever stood on the edge of something and not been sure you were ready to take that leap? And then you just say, I'm going for it. Listen to your brave side. Dear girl, you won't be invited to every single party on the planet, which is really okay because can you imagine how exhausting that would be? Dear girl, a tree trunk is the perfect place for quiet thoughts to be thought. Dear girl, whenever you need an encouraging boost, remember, you can turn to any page in this book. Most of all, dear girl who I love, know that you can always, always, always turn to me. I promise I won't cry every time, but I'm looking at my girls while I'm reading those words. And if that doesn't make you all well up with the feels, I don't even know. I hope we did okay with our first trial run of Storytime Junction. I hope you'll tune in tomorrow night when I promise there'll be no tears because it's full of laughs, and I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get through that bonus book without showing up in every meme and GIF from here to California with the faces that get made reading that book. I'm super excited to read it. The kids are going to love it. They honestly can't wait. Hope to see you tomorrow night at 7:15 right here on Facebook Live. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, wait, there's something we need to know?
Yeah, there's 2 people here.
Oh, hey, 2 people here watching. Who do we have?
It's Mrs. Clay and Auntie Megan.
Oh, Mrs. Clay. Hi, Ashton. Hi, Sutton. Hi, Sister Megan with Auntie Megan with shout outs from everybody else. Thanks for stopping by. Love you.
Oh, you have one more person.
Oh, one more. Sorry. I feel like I'm on romper. How did all my friends have fun and play? We really need to wrap this up here. Is there one more?
Yes.
Yes.
Valerie Kemmerer Oakley.
Oh, hi, Valerie. Thanks for stopping by.
You have one more person. They just joined.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Handy. Hi, Hunter. Hope you get a good night's sleep and get to watch a good movie and have a good snack tonight. See you tomorrow.